Om Shri MAHAPERIYAVA Sharanam. Voice of God, Volume 1. Main title, Culture. Chapter 75. The Heart of Culture. The Sanskrit word kala, the Tamil word kalai, and the English word culture all have the same root. The French word is also similar. Since color concerns all countries, the words representing it are the same. Kala means what keeps growing. We refer to Chandrakala. In the same manner, just as the moon waxes every day, color is what gives mental growth every day. It grows without end. What you have learnt is something like a handful of sand, is a saying in Tamil. The goddess of learning, Saraswati, continues to be learning, it is said. The superior state of kala is culture. In recent times, we have been referring to this as kalacharam. In Tamil, the old word for this is panbu, panpadu. Progressive growth of noble ideas has taken shape into several forms of arts. Noble thoughts occur to different people in different forms. Noble thoughts flower into various forms: sculpture, painting, dancing, music, literature, sacrifice, service, charity, etc. These noble thoughts, when they reach great heights, take the form of love for all beings. The thought born out of love that the whole world should become one is great culture. This for us is the greatest kala. What is the yardstick for the culture of a nation? If there is a country, all people of that country cannot be cultured. There will be thieves, liars, and cheats, etc. Even if such people are there, what should be done to know that despite such people, the country will survive? Even if a sick person has many problems of health, does not the doctor who examines his heart say, "The heart is all right, therefore there is no worry"? In the same manner, even if there are faults in a country, is there something like a heart to pronounce on the state of culture of the country? There is. To examine and understand that the culture of the country is high and despite dirt here and there, on the whole it is clean, the words of Mahakavi, that is, the authors of great literature of that country, are the basis. It is Mahakavi's word which is heart or the touchstone of the culture of the country. Among the creators of literature, there will be some who are high and some who are low. Out of them, it is the word of the one who is faultless that will keep shining bright instead of sinking in the flood of time. It is the word of such a person which is the authority in matters relating to culture. It is true that the words of the founders of religions carry a lot of weight. Even so, when a religion is to be founded, it becomes necessary to condemn the ideology of other religions and assert the philosophy of one's own religion. It will be necessary to hold on tight to one's own ideology, cut off the rest, and like a tailor, cover by patches the weakness in one's own thoughts. But the one who creates great literature need not indulge in such partial acts. He will go on describing without fear or favor what he thinks, what he sees, a beautiful scenery, good qualities, etc. Without holding on to something as his own, he will, with open heart, talk freely in an impartial and objective manner. He will mirror the whole world in this manner. He is not worried if the world accepts or rejects it. He does not expect rewards. As mentioned earlier, if he is faultless, what occurs in his mind is the highest culture. he will talk about it without being afraid of anyone. A poet will not, out of fear for others, say something which he feels is not a noble thought. If one is to know that a certain thing is good for the culture of a country, the authority for that will be the words of such a Mahakavi. We do not know if the literature of today will survive tomorrow. Therefore, the words of those who wrote the great works which have been told repeatedly over the ages and which have become permanent as a part of people's life should only be taken as authority. Even those like Kumarila Bhattar and Vedanta Desika, who are founders of religious sects, refer to Kalidasa's words as authentic. From this itself, its authority is known. Om Shri Mahaperiyava Sharanam. Jai Jai Shankara, Hara Hara Shankara.